downtown L.A. in Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Scott Kazmir is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. This ball will be chopped foul. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out. An entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, I think the key here is get runners on early and score as often as you can. Get that pitcher in the stretch. Force the action. Steal a base, hit and run. Force the defense to have to handle the ball. I don't care how good a defensive team you are, but when you continue having pressure on you, it just forces you to have to act and react to it.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready on 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Taylor. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting third, center fielder, Odubel.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9. And for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. Approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Seager has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Kazmir in the first. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Number 45 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Chris Taylor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Corey Seager. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 34. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Puig has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Digging in now, Bryce Harper. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting seventh, first baseman number 35, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. One and two. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the 1st out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies.
Batting fifth.
I'm looking down there, shortstop Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, number 35. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
In now is Yasiel Puig. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So digging in now, JT Realmuto will start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
Number 45.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
The pitch. Number 45 stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Andrew McCutchen.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. But it's foul, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker, 3-2 now. Gene Segura would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
The batter, center fielder.
In now, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Taylor has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In there, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In is Curtis Granderson.
So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Granderson waits on the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Scott Kazmir, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Riding in once again, number 34 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Bryce Harper.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bryce Harper. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Taylor is there. 2 down.
First baseman number 35, Jay Bruce.
Ready for another chance. Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Three runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
This one's down to third. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runners on first with 1 down. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This one's flared toward left center. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that base here right there collected his 300th RBI. Throw that ball out. 300 RBIs, that's nothing to sneeze at.
Into the box, number 35, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fouled straight back. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Phillies on top, 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Realmuto.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The pitch. Drilled to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 45.
Into the box now, number 45. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
The batter, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hard hit ball to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, as the lead remains 3-1. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped high in the air. Number 45 with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher Scott Kazmir.
Digging in, Scott Kazmir. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Harper. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 2. Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting,
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the evening for Scott Kazmir. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Adam Liberatore takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Adam Liberatore.
Bryce Harper will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We'll come right back with. Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder Mookie
Into the windup
Betts.
and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit up.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
For Philadelphia, shortstop Didi Gregorius.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Jay Bruce is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And this is going to be a foul ball. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 2nd home run early in the year, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting, number 45.
Standing in now, number 45. Swing and a line drive, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
McCutchen.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Gene Segura will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here comes the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. get up and stretch, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Justin Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Number 34 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, number 35. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Herrera. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Yasiel Puig. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
Well, Matt, we got a ball away, and all indications to me they're going to stay away from him. This guy's just too good of a hitter. They're not going to flirt around with anything for him to hit on the inside half.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Walks.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera. Still going back. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, and the dugout is on fire right now. 1 home run gets them close, and the next one ties it up. We'll see if the next batter can ride this wave of momentum and get a 3rd one. Hey, stranger things have happened.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Harper. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 6. Curtis Granderson.
Ready. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen is under it. And the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Franklin Gutierrez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 28, Franklin Gutierrez.
Pulled toward right center field. Bats on the run. One away.
The batter.
Tie ball game. 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Riding in once again, number 34. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taylor's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. We'll see Franklin Gutierrez here on the. Adrian Gonzalez is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Gonzalez.
Kevin Segrist is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Segrist.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pereira is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. Still all square at 4 apiece. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Kenley Jansen
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here comes the first pitch. Jay Bruce comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Look out, 2-0 now.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A swing there on 3-0, and it's chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. JT Realmuto. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to 2nd now with only 1 away.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Number 23 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. The cutter runs outside, ball one. He's got that average sitting right at the 350 plateau now. 11 home runs and 22 RBIs. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Turner is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Puig is there. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. And we are tied 4. Adam Morgan comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
39. Adam Morgan.
Striding into the box, Justin Turner. His career numbers against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A called strike over the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pereira going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Line toward center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Now a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. And there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners.
always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.